The woman's first night in the haunted house took a terrifying turn when a tiny ghost crawled out from under her bed. But instead of attacking her, the ghost ran over excitedly. "Big sister, we missed you so much." More ghosts appeared one after another, all treating her like an old friend. The truth was even stranger. This wasn't an ordinary haunted house. It was the legendary horror fairy tale town, and she had once been its queen. But after years of standing motionless like a doll, she abandoned the kingdom and escaped to the human world for a normal life. That's where she made the biggest mistake of all. She fell in love with a terrible boyfriend. One day, his new girlfriend was selected by a deadly horror game and could only survive by clearing the dungeon. Desperate to save her, the boyfriend stole a survival card from the woman, a card with a 99% success rate, and handed it over without hesitation. Originally, only the couple was supposed to enter the game, but somehow, he dragged the woman into it too. The next second, all three of them were sucked into the dungeon together. Welcome to Horror Fairy Tale Town. 10 players survival mode activated. The woman instantly recognized the place. This was her old kingdom, and if the residents discovered she had abandoned them, she knew they would never forgive her. Furious, she raised her hand to slap the other woman, but her ex-boyfriend stopped her. Only then did she remember the betrayal. Without warning, she turned and slapped him instead. While the couple argued in front of her, 7 more players were pulled into the game. The new girlfriend even joked about staying longer after clearing the dungeon to enjoy the sightseeing. One veteran player immediately called them idiots. He had survived 3 previous dungeons and warned everyone that Horror Fairy Tale Town had changed. The creatures here no longer showed mercy. Suddenly, the town mayor appeared to explain the rules. Panicking, the former queen quickly covered her face with sunglasses and a scarf to avoid being recognized. One of the older players stared at her for a moment, convinced he had seen her before, but luckily he couldn't place her face. The mayor announced that they had 7 days to survive and revealed their first destination, the town's infamous haunted castle. Inside, the veteran players suggested splitting into smaller groups to search for clues, warning everyone never to stay together for too long. The boyfriend immediately kicked the woman out of the group so he could stay with his new girlfriend, leaving her completely alone. But that was exactly what she wanted. She headed straight toward a room where she remembered a hidden rule sheet used to be, except this time, it was gone. Someone had changed the dungeon completely. When she returned to the main hall, nobody had found any rules at all. Her ex-boyfriend arrogantly declared that there probably weren't any rules to begin with. The veteran player immediately called him an idiot. Then he looked outside and saw the sun beginning to set. "Find your room and lock the door," he warned, "because whatever comes out at night doesn't play by the rules."